Hello, RFCL. We're here for the 8:30 game here on Monday. We got Utah Valley, a 1-2 team coming off of a huge loss against Northwestern State, and Space Force, a team that has not won a game this season, still in search of their first win. No team has ever gone winless outside of UIU, but they won the bowl game, so it was okay. So, yeah, interesting matchup we got going on here. I can see it going either way. Jar, are you here, buddy?
I am here.
All right. What are you thinking about this matchup before we get into it?
Well, I picked Utah Valley, so I hope this is one they run away with so that I can stay undefeated with my picks. But I mean, I think that Barack and that Space Force staff have definitely been scheming something up to get this team going, so we'll see how it looks when I get on the field.
I think it's going to be a more even game than people think, despite, the record of Space Force and their past games. But we'll see. Space Force is at home today, so we'll see how this goes. Let's go interview Coach Martin and UVU first. Coach Martin, Coach Viking, here on a Monday night for RFCL, facing off against Space Force. How are we feeling going into this matchup?
Feeling pretty good. Looking forward to another good game. But both of us are looking for wins here, need wins here, so it'll be a good one.
Alrighty, and hold on. Wildman's the offense. Yeah, Vikings defense. Alright, Wildman, EC Bucky has not had a great past 2 games, 9 combined picks in these past 2 games. How do you get him going in the first half to potentially, have a good game?
If he can start hitting the quick game, I think we'll be all right. Gotta rely on our O-line and running backs to help him out. So I think we'll be all right.
All right, Jar, you got any questions for these Wolverines?
Oh, no, I'm all good to go.
All right, well, good luck to you guys in the first half. We'll see you guys at halftime.
See you then.
Coach Barack, Coach Cheedy, and Space Force coming off a loss last week against Mercer. Score was probably close. Score looked or was a lot, worse than the game was. But we're here against Utah Valley trying to get your first win. How are we feeling going into this game, and what needs to happen for you guys to get that first win here today to win?
Feeling good about this game. Got an inexperienced quarterback that's on both sides of the on Utah Valley and our side, so we just got to scare him a little bit, and hopefully we can get some stuff together.
All right, Jar.
Oh, Barack. We're gonna ignore that. Are you looking to come out and take advantage of this Utah Valley defense to help you guys get that first one of the year?
We're looking to get Whopper going early. He broke a lot of tackles last week. He was looking real good, so if we can get Whopper going, I think that the rest of the offense will fall into place.
Okay, so not to give too much away about your game plan too early, but is it safe to say that we're looking for more of a run attack than usual this week?
I wouldn't say that it's necessarily more than any other week. I would say that it's possibly similar to how we looked against Mercer. We just got to set up Arthur Weasley for less downfield attempts because that seems to be where he gets into trouble.
Sounds good. I'm satisfied.
All right, we'll see you guys at the end of the first half. Good luck.
All right, appreciate it.
I clicked on the wrong one. There we go. All right. Oh, shoot. Getting into this game. Looks like they're just now flipped the coin. Oh, there goes. Oh, you good?
Nope. My internet was picking and choosing if it wanted to work.
Utah Valley won the coin toss, but they're choosing to get the ball first, as they always do. Always an interesting play. Or always an interesting decision for Utah Valley. Did not help them last week against NSU. They got destroyed. But we'll see if they get something going on this first drive. Me and Jar both picked them to win. So we'll see how it goes. I feel like it could go either way, though. We'll see.
It's definitely an interesting approach, not deferring to the second half. But I mean, hey, usually when you want to get the ball to start the game, you have a lot of confidence in your offense to get things started off hot.
Yeah, we'll see. Offense that has been struggling very much so in these past couple weeks. 9 combined picks for EC Bucky. I think 10 on the season so far. And that's definitely the most through 3 games in RFCL history. He's definitely on track to have the picks record. But he's looking to turn it around here as they pass it on 1st and 10 to a HB screen. Or a wheel route, I mean. He breaks it off. The short pass works. 24 yards from Marcel Powell. And Utah Valley has a great first play.
And that's what you love to see. Like I said, you want to get the ball first, start off hot, and so you see Bucky off 1-1. So hopefully he can keep up the rhythm.
Hopefully for my player's sake, he does as well. But yeah, I mean, good play call there to start out the game. Space Force knows you're passing, but you keep it short and you let your skill players get the yards that you need. And now Space Force is gonna need to think outside the box here to get a stop. As Utah Valley's already moving, they're gonna run up the middle. Powell goes 5, and Utah Valley's gonna hurry it up after a 5-yard gain.
Definitely safe to say Utah Valley sees something they like. Favorable mismatch for them against this Space Force defense. So hopefully their quarterback can help them take advantage of that.
It's going to be 2nd and 5. Wide receiver screen. Caught for a first down. Steven Johnson goes 6 yards. And this Utah Valley team is looking great. EC Bucky starts off 2 for 2 in this game. 1st and 10 here for Utah Valley. They seem a little indecisive on what play they want to do. They're looking for one. Finally find one. Trips to the right side of the field. Powell's still back there. Blitz from Space Force. Throws it over the middle. Caught! To the 10! To the 5! What a throw there. Corey Walters goes 36 yards. And EC Bucky is 3 for 3 with 36 yards. 1st and goal here for Utah Valley. This team is flying down the field. It's going to be a read option for EC Bucky. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown! Wolverines. What a beautiful drive there from EC Bucky as Utah Valley takes the first lead of the game.
And there we go. This is like what I was talking about, getting the hot offensive start to get the game off started right for your team. So definitely setting the bar high for Space Force and their inconsistent offense to try to match that.
Yeah, that was an insane play, or just a string of play there for EC Bucky. 66 yards, 3 for 3, and a rushing touchdown as Space Force is going to try and respond here. An inconsistent quarterback on one side goes 3 for 3. Can another one do the exact same thing? I mean, these two teams matched up last season, and they had possibly the greatest RFCL game in history, ending 54-52 in triple overtime. So that's definitely not out of the question in this game so far.
Definitely a game that was, for lack of better words, lacking defense. But we'll see what adjustments have been made that affect the game today.
You know, we'll see 1st and 10. Arthur trying to calm down the crowd. They throw it, or they run it up the middle with Whopper. He gets 4. Not a bad game there on 1st down. Can you tell me how the FSU game is going? Do you have it up?
I want to say they're at halftime last I looked, but it was 14-3 going into half.
Jeez.
Oh, I take that back. It's 21-6 now, Boston College.
Holy cow. 2nd and 6, run up the middle. Whopper only gets 2. And Space Force most likely going to have to pass here on this 3rd and 5.
Speaking of shitty quarterback play, ESPN put a highlight up on the app of DJU missing a wide open receiver in the end zone.
I see that. Wow, that is sad. As an Oregon State fan, that is sad.
Definitely tragic, but as a Georgia Tech fan, I'm enjoying their downfall.
Yeah, but yeah, y'all got to slice the pie while you could because it looks like a really big win, but now they just look like shit. 3rd and 5 here. Arthur Weasley throws it on a halfback screen, and Whopper breaks a tackle, but can't break another one. Loses 3, and Space Force goes 3 and out. Brock already looks a little frustrated. Arthur Weasley, at least he completed the pass, though. He didn't throw it away.
I mean, I don't know too much what Barack was expecting coming out running a screen in that situation. I mean, it wasn't really anything that caught the defense by surprise, and then the blocking wasn't there to even get a good gain out of it.
Yeah, unfortunate for Space Force, and now Utah Valley. This hot offense is going to get great field position here. First and 10 for UVU as EC Bucky just torched this Space Force offense to start out this game. Let's see what he could do here on his second drive. Going to be a run up the middle. Space Force probably wasn't expecting that. Marcel Powell goes 6, and Utah Valley is going to hurry it up once again, as they do.
Definitely love to see Utah Valley staying with work from on this last drive. Hopefully it helps EC Bucky stay consistent here.
Yeah, and you see this press coming up from Space Force. Might be a mistake as Martin, trying to figure out what Audible he wants to do, switches the trips to the other side. It's going to be a pass here for EC Bucky. Throws it deep downfield, right into an interception!
Pick.
And Space Force gets a defensive stop. What a play by that corner, and EC Bucky keeps his interception streak alive.
And there's that inconsistency rearing its ugly head for EC Bucky. I definitely understood the mismatch there with the press coverage and only a single high safety, but he just didn't get the throw where it needed to be.
Yeah, unfortunate right there, but it gives Space Force a chance. EC Bucky starts out 3 for 3, but still cannot not throw an interception as they try to do a swing pass. Only a gain of 2. It's a completion, and now Space Force hurries it up after that play. Interesting.
I mean, 2 yards of the gain, so maybe they see something they like.
It's going to be a run to the outside, to the left side. Whopper Whopper gets 6. 3rd and 2 here for Space Force, trying to avoid a second 3 and out. Third and 2. Arthur Weasley calming the crowd down. He's going to hand it off to Whopper Whopper, and he gets the first down past the 45-yard line. This Space Force offense is moving so far. Going to be another run play. They're feeding Whopper Whopper. He goes 6, and this is what he's going to do. He just doesn't want to pass the ball, and just leaning on the running back seems to be working here for Space Force so far.
Yeah, definitely looking kind of similar to the game from last year. I mean, it was a little back and forth at first. I mean, I did like seeing both teams go in a huddle, especially when they see a mismatch they want to take advantage of. So hopefully this offense can keep going.
We got 2nd and 4 now for Arthur Weasley and Space Force. Another handoff. Whopper Whopper throws a man. Goes to the 40-yard line. Space Force is driving. This is not a drill. 1st and 10 here for Space Force. Trying to get a playoff before they even can. The fake looked like the Statue of Liberty. And Space Force just keeps hurrying it up. Utah Valley not ready for it. See if they maybe pass here. They've ran it the past 6 plays. A play action would be deadly. It's going to be another run. Whopper Whopper finds it outside edge. Why not keep running it? Another first down for Space Force. And they are just running it down their throat right now.
I mean, hey, while a PA pass would be deadly, Whopper Whopper is getting the job done, so no need to mix it up.
I guess not, as he takes another defender with him 4 yards. I mean, hurrying it up here. Oh, that offensive line is so tired.
I mean, imagine how Whopper Whopper's feeling, but
Yeah.
he's still getting positive
he's
yards.
probably barfing right now. Look at him. 2nd and 6. Halfback toss, and this time he loses 4. 3rd and 10 for Space Force in field goal range. Do you trust your quarterback to maybe make a throw?
I mean, trust him or not, you kind of put yourself in a position where you have to go to him for something, you know? Your Whopper Whopper's sucking wind and being screamed at by the coaches that air is up, and you kind of go with the wrong call to try to get him a toss to the outside, so now you put yourself in a bit of a pickle.
Yeah, we'll see what they do here on 3rd and 10. It's going to be a run up the middle, and I guess they just want to take their 3. Peter Griffin gets 5, and looks like they're just going to take their 3, get points while you can. They're rare for this Space Force offense this season. So get him while you can. Kick is up, and it's through the uprights. Utah Valley leads 7-3.
I mean, hey, it's good on them to come out of this drive with points. Hopefully their defense can get a stop here and they can keep up the momentum they've got going for them.
Yeah, this is insane. Good offense there from Space Force. I mean, running it up down the throat every time. I mean, makes it impossible for you to throw a pick six. So
Definitely, for sure. I mean, when you pound that through, you definitely get results. So I'm liking what we're seeing here out of both teams.
okay. Bro's gonna be on top 10 most sus commentating moments. 1st and 10, run up the middle for about 8 yards. Jake Robertson with the handoff in Utah Valley. They usually hurry up after that, but I guess they don't feel comfortable here.
They probably saw how the Space Force offense has come out and decided that it wouldn't hurt to take a little bit more time, just to give the Space Force a little more time to cool down.
Yeah. Or maybe their defense, after being through all those hurry ups, they got to be tired too. They got to get their quarterback back into rhythm here after throwing an interception. They have a halfback swing, and it's not going to go for a lot of yards, but it gets him the first down. Powell again on the reception, and this time UVU is going to hurry it up. First and 10, they're struggling to find a play call they like. That's what confuses me about hurrying it up and then you take 18 years to pick a play. I mean,
Well, my thinking about it is you like the formation the defense is in, so you don't want them to change the formation or the personnel. So you can kind of just take your time to figure out what you want that's going to get you yards.
first and 10, EC Bucky looking for that out route, but he misses it. And there's 1 second left in this first quarter. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's sad. I just watched that overthrow. That's nuts. 2nd and 10
Yeah,
for Utah Valley. Oh my God, blitz coming in. EC Bucky gets it out, but it's incomplete. 3rd and 10, and this Space Force team, they let EC Bucky torch him on the first drive, but he's gone cold since.
definitely seen the Space Force defense get more stout, especially since getting that interception there. So, I mean, it's kind of a bend to break situation. You don't want to see EC Bucky get out of his rhythm, but the Space Force defense is making it hard for him.
We got 3rd and 10 here for Utah Valley. Play clock winding down. They're going to snap it. Play action. Blitz coming. Throws over the middle. It's going to be caught for a first down. He's lucky he broke that tackle. If he just went upfield, that's an easy first down, but he decided to kill somebody before it. And why is Martin wearing an Eagles hat? I don't know. That's disgusting. Anyways, 1st and 10. Going to be a run up the middle. Marcel Powell trucks him in, but only gets back to the line of scrimmage, and they hurried up again. Huge ass with the tackle. Looks like Martin's figuring out what he wants to do here. It's going to be a pass. Looks like a screen. They throw it. Should have been intercepted. Threw it right to the defender, and that D lineman could not hold on to it.
And apparently, unlike Virginia State, Space Force does not have their D-line working on the jugs machine. Maybe that's something they should put into their practice regimen.
For sure. That would have definitely helped them out there. But
Oh, for sure.
3rd and 10 here for Utah Valley. They converted it once. Can they do it again on this drive? You see Bucky, play action, trying to find someone, has a zig route, throws it over the middle. It's going to be incomplete. He had 2 receivers over the middle, but he can't hit it. And Coach Martin looks frustrated with his QB.
Yeah, I mean, everything looked great. Yes, Ender, it is me on the mic. Everything looked great on the first drive, but that one errant throw into a pick has kind of started the downward spiral for EC Bucky.
Yeah, he had a really great start, but now he's 5 for 10. Not a great look. As Space Force gets the ball back, and can potentially take a lead. Might be the first lead of their entire season. Is that John's father? Is that John's dad in chat? Let's go. Josh sounds like the guy that narrates commercials about chocolate. Interesting.
What
First
does
and
that
10.
mean?
Throws it over the middle. Incomplete. And you would think that Space Force would go with a run because they did it the entire time, but say that quote that Ender said.
They're rich and creamy, just like your mom. Check stores near you. Oh man. See, I get on the mic and everyone just starts losing their marbles.
Yeah, there's 12 people in here. I need to cast you more often. Gonna be a run to the outside for Whopper. He gets 5 yards, but Utah Valley is trying to force a 3 and out here.
So, it's interesting seeing them go again with the no huddle, especially with them only getting 5 yards on the run here. You wonder if they're going to go back to
It's
it.
gonna be a play action, out route caught. What a catch! Down. Oh, 4-yard reception. Could not get the first, and they're gonna hurry it up. This is a huge play call right here. They're definitely just running it. 4th and 1, run up the middle. They're gonna get it. They trust him. Whopper gets 7, and this Space Force offense, they have nothing to lose. 0 and 3.
Oh, man.
It does not matter. 1st and 10. Looks like a blitz, but it doesn't matter. Whopper to the outside. He's gonna get met at about the 38-yard line. A gain of 2, and this Space Force offense is kind of looking productive right now.
Well, now that they stopped going no huddle, and I can address the chat, John, you're sus for that.
John is a sus human. 2nd and 8 here for Space Force. Gonna be a pass. Arthur trying to find someone. Blitz over the middle, but he throws it over the middle. First down, a broken tackle past the 40. Trent Phillips gets a 23-yard reception, and Space Force is moving the ball. Arthur Weasley is completing passes. This looks like a competent offense. 1st and 10. Gonna be a run up the middle. Whopper finds a lane, gets about 4 yards, and they're just nearly in field goal range, but they want to take this lead. 3rd and 6. Or 2nd and 6, I mean. Arthur sets back to pass, throws it. Out route was open, but he overthrows it. 3rd and 6 for Space Force. I don't think they're quite in field goal range yet. They're at about inside the 35, near there. They need to get at least like a completion here to guarantee a field goal.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like at the 30-yard line.
I wouldn't put it past them to go back to the run here, honestly.
It's going to be, yeah, it is a run up the middle. Whopper can't.
Oh.
That's Peter Griffin, actually. Gets 3. And it looked like a face match there. Barack was trying to call for one. Has Nika Mula yet to have a target? Yeah, she would have had a lot more at UCA. Kick is up. And kick is good. I don't know how long that field goal was, but it's more than 45 yards. What a kick there. And Space Force has it within 1 point so far in this game.
I want to say it was a 49-yarder, but you love to see the offensive production out of Space Force. You just want to see them turn some of these field goals into touchdowns.
Yeah, Space Force being competitive, as it's going to be a clipping call against the Utah Valley return team, pinning them back at their own 11. They're going to have to drive 89 yards. That is not their mascot. But Utah Valley is going to have to drive 89 yards if they want to extend this lead here. Inconsistent
Honestly,
QB play so far for them.
Yeah.
I formation here. Possibly a run. It's going to be a play action. EC Bucket throws it over the middle. It's going to be dropped. Frank Birdie dropped. Oh, wait. Was that a backup?
Yeah,
QB
no,
in
that
there?
was the receiver. No, that was the receiver.
Yeah, the receiver dropped it. That was the receiver there that dropped that pass. And Utah Valley just keeps getting screwed by their offense here. Inconsistent all around.
Yeah, it looks like Frank Birdie was the receiver on that one. I'm not sure how a quarterback ended up wide out, but yeah, that happened.
We'll see. 3rd and 11. Marcel Powell loses 1, and this Space Force defense is looking elite right now.
Definitely looking stout. I mean, hell, Space Force only ever has to kick field goals all this game, and their defense keeps it up. Then looks like they'll have a victory at the end of this.
It doesn't matter how many points you have. It just matters, if you have more points than the other team. Just got to get another field goal, and this defense can lock it up. As it's 3rd and 11. Looks like smash corners. No, it's not. Going to throw it. Yeah. Oh, it's dropped again. Another drop for this Utah Valley receiving core. Would have been a first down, but now they're going to have to punt it. Wait, no way. About to say. Utah Valley is going to have to punt here, and they're giving Space Force an opportunity to take the lead. And they get the ball to start second half. Oh, and they get great field position. What a hurdle. Oh my, what a play by David Garcia to get 7 yards.
Alright, eager to see how this Space Force offense goes here. I mean, the run game has definitely been what's working for them the most here. It's interesting to see if they'll just commit to it and just go all out, or if they'll try to keep mixing it up here with a PA pass here and there.
I think they're going to do a little bit of both. I mean, Arthur Weasley was hitting some passes so far this game. It's going to be a run up the middle for Whopper Whopper. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Not anything on that run. All right, I'm out for the night. I'm out of content and work. Kicks my cheek. Good luck to both teams. Goodbye, Under.
I'm a fan of the jar sounds like the type of guy to come home after he picks up the milk comment.
It'll be a run. Whopper Whopper gets 2. 3rd and 8 here for Space Force. Closest field goal range. They need like a completion to be in it. No interceptions from Space Force so far. No turnovers. They've had a lot of them in these first 3 games. 3rd and 8 for the Delta Dogs. A lot of routes being called here by Arthur Weasley. He's going to step back to pass. Slant is open. Dropped by Johannes Kepler. And Utah Valley holds Space Force to a 3 and out. And they're going to try and kick a 53-yarder. This would be nuts if he made it.
I mean, their kicker definitely has a leg for it. We'll just see if the accuracy follows.
Kick is up. And kick is through. That was good from 60, it looked like. 53-yarder is in. And Space Force has a lead.
Yeah, it seemed like my daughter loved that one. So, I mean, kudos to Space Force for getting points on the board.
Yeah, but Utah Valley decided to get the ball first. So that means Space Force gets the ball to start the second half. You need some points this drive, or at least, to give some confidence to your coaching staff, because outside of that first drive, this offense for Utah Valley has looked abysmal.
Definitely, for sure. I mean, ever since that EC Bucky pick, they've just been kind of stuck in neutral here.
Yep, 1st and 10 now for Utah Valley. It's going to be a run up the middle for Marcel Powell. He has a lane. Gets 9-10 yards, taking it inches here for the Wolverines. And it looked like Marcel Powell might have been hurt on that play. We'll see that. We'll see about that in this play, but solid game by him. Surprisingly, no hurry up from Utah Valley as well. I thought they would have.
I mean, after the last drive, I don't blame them because they haven't had much offensive production to really take advantage of. So I respect them trying to take their time and make sure they do things right here.
2nd and inches is going to be a wide receiver screen. And he does not get the first down. 3rd and inches. Honestly, if I'm Utah Valley, I'm just going to be safe with it. QB sneak, and that looks like that's what they're going to do. Honestly, brilliant play call. Just make sure you move the chains.
Definitely at this point, you just want to make sure you get that first down, and that's about the best way to secure
3rd
it.
and inches QB sneak is good for the first down, but that time is rolling. They only have 1 minute 39 now. Let's see what they could do with these last 98 seconds.
Good math job there.
You're welcome. I meant thank you. Anyways. PA pass to Garrett Chavis. Lucky that he did not drop that ball. He looks hurt on the tackle, though, but he gets 5 yards, and the clock does not stop. Utah Valley kind of has to pick up the pace a little bit, it seems. Or maybe
Definitely for sure. I mean, they might be comfortable settling for 3. I mean,
maybe they
who
know
knows?
something I don't know. Maybe they know they're about to bomb them deep on this play because they have 1 high safety. 2nd and 5. No, they're just going to run up the middle, and that works just as well. Luke Cafferty goes 12 yards past the 50-yard line. Now they're going to hurry it up and turn it on the Jets. Going to be a motion to split back. It's going to be a run up the middle. Space Force not expecting it again. Luke Cafferty goes 6. And time's rolling. They hurried up again. Utah Valley still has all 3 timeouts. See what they could do here. Maybe a pass. Another motion. It's going to be, what the hell just happened? I don't know. EC Bucky just keeps it and goes for a first down. I guess it's a broken play turned into a first. What
Definitely a broken play for sure, but you like to see the awareness of him to just get upfield and make something out of nothing.
What a play there. It's going to be another run. Space Force was expecting pass this whole time. Down inside the 10. 1st and goal for Utah Valley. They've gotten down the field by throwing, and now they're getting down the field by punching up the gut. Space Force has to use a timeout to catch their breath and change up the formation. What a play by that running back.
I mean, definitely talk about keeping something in the bag. I mean, at first we thought Utah Valley was just settling, but they get 2 explosive run plays back to back, and here we are in scoring position.
Yeah, this would be huge. That, like I said, Space Force gets the ball to start 2nd half. They haven't been in the end zone yet. All field goals for the Delta Dogs. But the touchdown right here would be huge for Utah Valley. Powell is out for the game with a dislocated finger, so they're going to have to go with their backup the whole time. Throw over the middle is incomplete for EC Bucky. And starting running back for Utah Valley, Marcel Powell, is out for the game. They're going to have to lean on their backups if they want to win.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure with Utah Valley, they've always got that next man up approach going, so I'm pretty sure whoever it is filling in is going to get the job done.
I also agree. I'm sorry that I keep doing that to the screen. Anyways, 2nd and goal. EC Bucky throws it. Gonna be caught, but a loss of 3. Utah Valley does not use a timeout. Time is rolling. See what they do here on 3rd and goal. Now they use a timeout. EC Bucky 50% so far.
Adorable. Anyway, you got 3rd and goal coming up here. I'd assume Utah Valley tries to take a shot to the end zone, but whether or not EC Bucky makes it is the question.
See, 3rd and goal. He has a route for a stop route for 5 yards. Space Force uses a timeout, and I would think that Utah Valley takes their 3 here, but they're thinking about going for it. I mean, that's just risky. They are going to send the field goal unit out there to take this 1-point lead. Kick is up. Kick is through the uprights. Utah Valley takes the lead back. Just leaving Space Force about 13 seconds here. See what happens. I mean, Arthur Weasley could hit something strange.
Definitely, and don't put it past Whopper to break one of these inside carries for something big.
Yeah. David Garcia, 23-yard return. 9 seconds for Space Force to get something done. Maybe like Y cross here. If they go quarters, honestly, audible to a run. See how much you could get, and then see where you are at. Honestly, a run up the middle would be insane right now.
Oh, for sure. Definitely
be,
taking advantage.
It's going to be a pass over the middle, incomplete for Arthur. 6 seconds remain.
Yeah, I think at this point, you just run the ball, get out of here, especially knowing that you get the ball back to start the 2nd half.
2nd and 10. It is going to be a run for Whopper. Breaks a tackle, but can't break another one. And that is going to end the 1st half. Utah Valley leading 10-9, but Space Force gets the ball to start the 2nd half. Let's go talk to the Delta Dogs.
All right.
All right, Coach Barak in a tight game here against Utah Valley. 10-9. You get the ball to start the 2nd half. What's the plan in this opening drive in the 3rd quarter?
Stay aggressive. We've been playing fast. We've been playing hard. So ultimately, it's going to come down to Whopper getting away from some tackles as well as Arthur getting some good passes in. So we just got to keep the tempo up, and we're going to be all right.
All right, Jara.
Yeah, sure. I know y'all don't have a DC here present, but I'm assuming you can handle this one. Your team has definitely bounced back after that first Utah Valley drive where they went down and scored. Next one, you proceeded to get the pick on EC Bucky. So, what do you look to do coming out here in the second half to keep up the pressure on defense?
Make EC Bucky piss his pants. That's mostly what we're trying to do.
Okay.
There was a couple of plays that he had some good throws, but for the most part, we got him rushing, making some bad passes either to the ground or the fans.
Yeah, he does suck. Yeah. Anyways, I got no more questions. All right, you got anything?
No, I'm good.
All right. Well,
All right,
good luck.
appreciate you
Good
guys.
luck to you guys. And we'll see you guys at the end of the game.
Have a good one.
All right, Coach Martin, Coach Viking, leading 10-9, but Space Force gets the ball to start the second half. What are your thoughts on the first half, Martin?
Hey, that first drive was perfect. Couldn't ask for anything better. I think Bucky's playing extremely well. He threw one bad pass, and it's just been a bunch of drops. So got to figure that out. Got to figure out why Marcel Powell doesn't want to play with a dislocated finger. But yeah, just keep it up. Defense is figuring some things out, and so.
All right, and Viking, Space Force has gotten it done purely on the ground, it seems, with their 3 field goals. What's the plan to stop the Whopper and that rushing attack?
As long as the offense stays consistent, they haven't sniffed the end zone. So as far as I'm concerned, they can kick field goals all day.
Alrighty, and Wildman, offense looks really good in that first drive, but it's been shaky since. What's the plan on the first drive offensively to score some more points?
First, do a little bit better. I mean, first drive shows that, when we execute, things go great. So we just got to execute better, keep taking what they give us.
Alrighty, Jari, you got any questions for the coach staff here?
Yeah, like Martin said, everything was great the first drive, everything went well, got in the end zone, but since EC Bucky threw that pick, things have been somewhat trending downwards. Are we looking to stay with his arm to get you guys back into this game, or are we going to the ground game? How are we looking to carry on in the second half?
Swing your sword. We're a pass first team, so.
Okay, well, I got nothing else. If you got nothing else, Jari, we'll head back to the booth. We'll see you guys at the end of the game. Good luck.
Yeah, go on.
All right. Second half is here. Space Force gets the ball to start it. Let's see how this pans out on a Monday night. Here's your kickoff. Not very good. Sorry, I'm eating ice right. Oh, I got stream. Shit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Big bag.
I'm not locked in. I was eating ice. Sorry. Ugh. 1st and 10 here for Space Force. Trying to go down there and take the lead back from the Wolverines. Let's see how this goes. Okay. That's true.
Valid.
1st and 10 here for Space Force. Going to be a pass to start off. A screen. And Whopper makes the most of what he can there. But it seems like Utah Valley is always in the formation that Barack does not want on those screens. 2nd and 9 after the 1-yard reception. Nikamula has not gotten a reception yet. W. Gonna be a run to the outside. Whopper goes 4. 3rd and 5 here for SFA. Utah Valley is pressuring for a 3 and out. Heavy formation. It's going to be a run up the middle. Whopper cuts back. What a play. Right there. I don't know why it's playing. Sneak. But I fixed it. 1st and 10 after the cutback from Whopper. I like the music, but okay. 1st and 10 here for Space Force. It's going to be another run for Whopper. This time he gets stuffed. Only a yard. See what they go with now. What would you rather me play, Sneak, huh? Old school porn music? Of course you would know. Come on now.
Bro watches that stuff from the 70s.
Bro knew. Bro's Second and 9. It's going to be a pass. Arthur Weasley over the middle. What a catch. And what a throw by Weasley. 21 yards for David Garcia. It looked like it could have been an interception, but it was placed perfectly. And Space Force is driving so far. Going to be a run up the middle. The backup running back, Peter Griffin. He's wanting Lowish right now. 2nd and 1 here for Space Force in field goal range. 2nd and 1, another run for this time. It's Peter Griffin again. He breaks it off to the 20. What a play there. 10 yards for Peter Griffin out of Quahog, Rhode Island. I mean, I'm an adult. It's allowed. I guess so. It's going to be a run. Peter Griffin this time is too tired to go, and he loses 3. Utah Valley with a great defensive play, and Peter Griffin is hurt. Uh-oh. At least it wasn't Whopper.
No, for sure. But you definitely heard the coming from once he was laying on the field. So hopefully he's all right, and comes back shortly.
True. Ow. I just hit my elbow on the corner of my desk. Whopper is going to break a tackle. What the hell just happened? 6 yards. He's glitching through people. It's 3rd and 7 for Space Force. 92 yards for Whopper. We'll see what they do here. It could be a halfback toss to the right side. And no, it's just a run up the middle. Whopper is going to get stuffed. And Space Force is probably glad to take their 3 and take the lead.
Definitely for sure. But you worry, 4 straight drives that Space Force has only been able to come up with 3 points. You wonder if that's going to come back to bite them later.
Yeah, it's definitely not a good look. I mean, but it gets you the. I mean, it's, you know what I mean. Like it's not. Oh, okay. Well, I was just looking back at the stream, and Peter Griffin is hurt, but it says will return soon. So.
Yes, he will be back.
Yeah, but. I mean. If your defense can hold, then all you really do need is field goals. Utah Valley, or last season, formerly Southern Utah got beat by this exact same score against UCO, 12-10, only scoring field goals. So it's definitely not out of the question that you could win by only scoring field goals, but Utah Valley already driving off of that 9-yard catch there. 2nd and 1 here for Utah Valley. It's going to be a run up the middle. Gaping hole for Luke Cafferty. The freshman goes 4 yards. And with Marcel Powell out, he's going to have to fill that role here for the Wolverines.
Definitely. It looks like he's so far so good.
Oh, pass over the middle. EC Bucky completes it to Corey Walters, 14 yards. And we're seeing some of that first drive magic for the Bucksters so far. 1st and 10, a run now. Luke Cafferty, I believe, breaks a tackle, breaks another one. 11 yards for him. What a play. And Utah Valley driving. Both offenses looking great in this second half. Utah Valley taking some time to snap the ball. Now they do. Blitz coming. UC Bucky throws a corner out open. Caught. 10-5. Touchdown, Utah Valley. What a throw. Garrett Chavis gets into the end zone. And the Wolverines take the lead right back.
Where's that quick strike Utah Valley offense definitely showing up? So now, onus is on Space Force. You've had the offense going, but can you punch it in this time instead of settling for 3?
All you got to do is make EC Bucky throw another pick, and they won't score another point until the end of the game.
Precisely.
Both teams start out with points, but Space Force has been all 3s so far. I feel like they're going to need to get in the end zone eventually if they want to win this game. Let's see what they do here, though.
Definitely. I think I will say out of the two offenses, I think Space Force is prevailing currently in the matchup of the mid. So we'll see how this one comes down to in the fourth
First and
quarter.
10. A pass from Arthur as time. Throws it out, route caught. But tackled, only a yard gain, and Space Force hurries it up. They've been doing this all game. I mean, it's been working, so I can't blame them. But it's definitely an interesting call to hurry it up after a 1 yard gain. But I won't question it. 2nd and 9. Arthur throws to the halfback on like a swing route. Trucks a man, hurdles a man, goes 3 yards. 3rd and 6. Could be a potential 3 and out here. Space Force doesn't pick it up. No runs so far for the Delta Dogs. 3rd and 6. Gonna be a halfback run. Oh my God! Whopper just got destroyed. And it's 4th and 8 for Space Force. They're gonna have to punt it and trust their defense. What a hit. Jeez. Fourth and 8, horse collar tackle, but that doesn't get called in this game. Utah Valley, honestly, has been more productive than Space Force, but I mean, imagine if Space Force could have punched it in 4 times instead of taking field goals. It could be 28-17 right now.
Definitely, for sure, and that's where you have to wonder, you know, how long this field goal battle can last, especially if EC Bucky's starting to get hot again.
Yeah, coming out with trips to the right side of the field. Looks like Space Force expecting run. 4 seconds on this play clock. 3, 2, they snap the ball. EC Bucky throws it over the middle. It's going to be caught on a stop. Garrett Chavis had the touchdown on the corner out last drive, picking up where he left off with the reception. Going to be a run now. Luke Cafferty trucks a man, goes 10 yards in this UVU offense. Looking rejuvenated right now. Luke Cafferty is really filling the hole that Marcel Powell left off for him. Could be 1st and 10. Another run for Luke Cafferty. This time he only gets 3, and Utah Valley is going to hurry it up again. Damn, Jar, you are not going to be able to talk this entire game. Holy, everybody just hurries it up.
I enjoyed the break.
Run up the middle. This time Luke Cafferty loses 1. And why do you hurry it up after a loss? 3rd and 7 for Utah Valley.
This is where EC Bucky throws a dime.
Probably. He's looking to the sideline. He's like, Coach, I'm scared. What do? I'm just a little baby boy. But now he's going to pass it. Fake pass. Throws it over the middle. It's going to be a 1st down and more. What a play there. Corey Walters gets the 1st. And Utah Valley almost in field goal range already. I mean, what a string of plays so far. EC Bucky playing really well outside of that 1 interception. First and 10, going to be a blitz coming. EC Bucky handles the pressure well to the end zone. Intercepted by Space Force.
Man.
They take a knee, and we're seeing a recurring theme. EC Bucky gets hot and then throws a pick, ending all hotness for this offense, and Space Force catches a huge break.
And once again, EC Bucky giveth and taketh away. Promising drive by Utah Valley just given up by an errant turnover.
1st and 10, run up the middle for Whopper. Gets 3, and Space Force might want to consider slowing it down here. Maybe wasting some clock. I don't know. Both teams love to hurry it up. It's going to be another run. Now Whopper breaks 2 tackles. Gets the 1st. What a play. Whopper destroying right now. Has 107 yards rushing. Brock seeming happy with his team so far as he flips the play call. Gonna be a pass. Throws it over the middle. Incomplete. Arthur Weasley playing okay. Definitely the best performance he's had so far.
Oh, no huddle this time.
Yeah.
So, score update: 28-13 Boston College.
Yeah, DJ Uungale is gonna lose a lot of NIL deals. Could be 2nd and 10, right up the middle, 3 yards, 3rd and 7. Space Force hurries it up once again. They have to get this. I mean, they might consider going for it if they don't make it. I would. If they get close, like 2 yards, I would go for it. Gonna be a run. Whopper makes 2 guys miss and gets the first down. What a play by Whopper. I mean, you could not ask for a better performance so far by him. They're leaning on him like Brock said they would. 117 yards on the day for him. But they need to punch it in the end zone. It's going to be another run. This time he's getting stuffed. A loss of 1. And they hurried it up again.
I mean, maybe. Yeah, I can't even defend that
I
one. I'm gonna be
can't
honest.
even. I don't know. Going to be a pass now. Arthur throws it. What? Caught by Kepler. 3 yards. I don't know. Now you can talk, Jara.
I mean, I can, but I'm speechless. The no huddle after losing yards,
Yeah.
just to gain 2 yards is
It's going to be a run.
definitely.
Oh, my God. They might go for it here. Hurry it up. 4th and 5. Oh, they're just not going to call.
Yeah, they're not gonna be able to get it off.
They're going to go for it still, I think. I would. Enter the 4th quarter. Utah Valley winning 17-12. Let's see what the Delta Dogs can do on 4th down here. They kind of have to pick this up or else they leave Utah Valley with great field position.
I mean, definitely an aggressive play here for sure, especially with this somewhat hot Utah Valley offense. But if they get it, then can't complain.
Maybe not with EC Bucket throwing a pick. Pressing is Utah Valley. Arthur throws back. Steps it back to pass. I didn't mean to say throw it back, but it's fumbled by Kepler. Picked up by Utah Valley. And what a play by that defense. Space Force picks it up. But the receiver
a
can't hold on to
play.
the ball. Oh my gosh.
Just when you think Space Force finally gets a break and gets something going with this offense, Kepler gets ripped from behind to just put an end to all hope.
Wow. It's definitely not over. Space Force got to hold him to 3 here, and then maybe we can go to overtime. But it's going to be a pass off the bat. EC Bucky has 2 picks under his belt, but it doesn't matter. He hits Luke Cafferty for 6 yards. And they're hurrying it up again. No sign of slowing down for this Wolverine offense. Could be a run here. Oh, now they're wasting some time.
No sign of slowing down for sure, but definitely signs of despair coming from the Space Force staff. So hopefully they get a stop here and they're able to get something going.
Yeah. John said
Are we-
challenge. I guess it's a jet sweep. No, it's going to be a, I don't know, broken play. EC Bucky can't hand it off. Loss of 5, 3rd and 8 for Utah Valley, and this would be a huge stop for the Delta Dogs.
I mean, you could challenge John, but if you were watching, you'd have seen that ball was clearly out.
Yeah.
So, no point.
That ball was, he was in the air, and that ball flew out. Just unfortunate for Space Force, because that's a first down if he holds on. But it's
Definitely.
It's 3rd and 8. I'm expecting corner route somewhere, possibly the left side of the field. Can EC
Might
Bucky hit
even-
it, though?
The EC Bucky might take off and try to get it up with his legs.
We'll see. 3rd and 8. Space Force coming out in a press. It's going to be a play action. Throws it over the middle. It's going to be caught. 3-yard reception. 4th and 5 for Utah Valley. And I don't know if they can go for this. They definitely can't. But they're going to try and take a field goal. 51 yards is a lot. I don't know if their kicker can make that. They might go for it. They're going to go for it.
Definitely another errant throw by UC Bucky. Definitely hit the open man, definitely hit the right route, but he just throws it behind the receiver, so he can't catch it and run to get the first. So now it's decision time here on 4th down.
Yeah, and I like this call here. I don't think they can make a 51-yarder, and if you miss it, you give them good field position, so might as well just try and pick it up anyway. It's going to be 4th and 5 here for Utah Valley. Let's see what they could do. 3 seconds on the play clock. 2, 1. They snap it, 1 second left. They have a running back over the middle. It's going to be a first down and more. Down inside the 15, and Corey Walters gets the reception, and he's hurt. I'm going to put Barack on the
I
screen.
mean, one thing one thing for sure you can say is this Utah Valley team is definitely giving it their all. You know, through bumps, bruises, whatever you want to call it, they're definitely going out there and trying to make plays for this team.
Yeah, they really want to get this win, but so does Barack. Could be a big opportunity to get your first win. I don't know if there's going to be another big one for you this season. It's going to be around up the middle. Oh my God, what a play! Luke Cafferty goes 14 yards, and Utah Valley is about to punch it in here with possibly a run. I keep calling him Luke McCaffrey. Anyways, first and goal for Utah Valley. If I'm Space Force, I'm run committing here. And they do. They get there. Back to the line of scrimmage goes Luke, and Space Force has to hold him to 3 here. They turn conservative clock on.
Interesting strategy.
I like it. What do you think Utah Valley goes with here? They've thrown a pick, 2 picks. I feel like they just got to stick with the run, right?
I think they're going to run out of time. They're probably going to have to burn a timeout here, which is definitely a situation you probably want to save that in, especially if you can't punch it in. But I think they're going to go back to Cafferty here and just hand it off.
I would think so too, but we'll see what they do here on 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line, it seems. 3 seconds on the play clock. 2, 1. They can't get the play off. And they go back 5 yards. This could be detrimental.
And that's definitely what comes back to bite you when you're trying to get that clock chewing. You don't have as much time to make adjustments and get the playoff. And nonetheless, I mean, you get frustrated as a coach coming out from a timeout and taking undisciplined penalty like that.
Yeah, not a very great penalty to take if you're Utah Valley, because now a run doesn't really... I mean, it's not very smart now. I mean, it is, but it's just like, it's not an ideal play call as they try to run the same thing. It's going to be like an end-around wide receiver pass. I don't know what the hell just happened, but Tim Riggins gets a reception, and now it's 3rd and goal. I mean, innovative play call, I guess, but...
So that was number 2. That was Birdie, the guy they had at receiver earlier who dropped the pass. That's the backup quarterback. So that explains why there's a quarterback playing wide receiver, number 1. Number 2, great play if you needed a yard back when you were on the 1-yard line.
Yeah, they tried to do it on the 1, but it didn't work.
Right. But doing it after you lose 5 yards is questionable.
3rd and goal, man in motion. It's going to be a play action over the middle. Intercepted by Space Force.
Oh.
He can take this back to the 20.
And he will.
Can he get caught? He might get caught. Brock is cheering. It's going to be a pick 6 for
he won't
Space
catch him.
Force. What a play.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
And once again, the trials and tribulations of EC Bucky is a big factor in this game, as once again another promising Utah Valley drive ends in despair and a turnover. And they lose out one of their star players for 3
And they're
weeks.
going for 2. It's going to be a run up the middle, turned outside, and now they're going to be up 18-17. Utah Valley's still in this game, but what a freaking play. That's number 1 play of the week. Holy crap.
I mean, just one of those Utah Valley drives, everything just falls apart at the wrong time. You get the delay a game penalty to push you back, then you get the trick play that doesn't go anywhere, and then we end it with the all too familiar EC Bucky interception.
Yep, now it's 1st and 10. Utah Valley down in this game now. I'm gonna put Martin back on the screen. I didn't see his reaction to the pick 6. Barack's reaction was honestly way better. But it's 1st and 10 for EC Bucky. 3 picks on the day. It's gonna be play action. They still trust him to throw, and that middle of the field is wide open. Down the 45-yard line, Utah Valley is almost in field goal range already. They hurried up. They don't want to score too quickly to give Space Force some time. But what a strike after throwing a pick 6.
I mean, hey, the middle of the field's open. I don't blame him for taking it.
1st and 10 now. They might audible this HB dive dummy. They're thinking about it. I love how they just show Space Force the thing for 5 seconds and then pick it. But it's going to be 1st and 10. It is going to be HP dive dummy over the middle. It's going to be 8 yards for Luke Cafferty. They're going to slow it down now. They still have conservative clock on. I don't know if they realize. Oh, no, they don't. Now they have it on. I think that's Gerald in chat. Chat. Clip it. Space Force winning. You should have seen it. It was a 99-yard D lineman pick 6.
I mean, let me see.
It's like 95 or something.
It was 95, I
But
think.
Utah Valley trying to get in field goal range and end the game and still come out on top despite Bucky's 3 picks.
I was going to say, it looks like they're trying to take control of this clock here, which is definitely the way to go. Even if you only come out of this situation with 3 points, Space Force's offense has not really been too hot, to say the least. So, good strategy here.
If I'm Barack, I got to start calling timeouts this drive. As they come out and pass, easy bucket over the middle. It's going to be dropped, and you don't have to use a timeout anymore. That stops the clock.
Somewhat questionable decision to try to go for the pass. I mean, it was definitely there, but probably better off running the ball and knowing you're in field goal range and you get to keep that clock turning.
2nd and 10 now. Possibly another pass. 3 seconds of the play clock. He's got to get over there. That wide receiver is walking. It's going to be a pass. Throws it over the middle. Caught. First down and more for Garrett Chavis. Now they're definitely in field goal range. Space Force needs to... Oh, what the hell?
He tried to make an adjustment.
Space Force is turning big hits, everything on aggressive, hoping they pull a Miami. That clock is winding down. Space Force still has all 3 timeouts. They're expecting run. See what happens here. 3 seconds. It's going to be a run up the middle. Luke Cafferty gets the first, and I think that might have ended the game.
So in this situation, if you're Space Force, do you just let them score and try to get the ball back?
Honestly,
or do you...
that might be the play. Like run quarters or something.
Right.
And then
that way you give yourself the best chance
at
possible.
least a chance, right?
Right.
Running 5-2 though. It's gonna be a run. Luke Cafferty makes a man miss. Now they're gonna use a timeout quickly. And honestly, if I'm Space Force, I'm literally running quarters and letting them score. Just so I can have some time to drive down the field.
Yeah, I doubt Utah Valley is going to try to force another throw here in this situation. So I mean, it's not too much you're really playing for here. You
never know.
Cafferty's gonna cough
it's going to be a run up the middle. Luke Cafferty gets into the end zone, and Utah Valley takes the lead. It looks like Martin is somewhat disappointed in that, because that leaves Space Force with 14 seconds left. Why not go for 2? Why not go for 2? I would have went for 2. Because that guarantees that even if they score, the lead is, the game is still tied. But now, Space Force, their first win of the season on the line. They will have about... Wait, oh my God! What a return! I thought he was about to break it off for a touchdown. David Garcia gets 34, and Space Force will have 39 seconds to win their first game.
I mean, nonetheless, great return by Garcia there. You set yourself up with a good position. Now, the clock management is really going to be key here, because if you're Barack, you've got to get everything going either to the sticks or to the sidelines, and you really got to cherish that last time out.
Yeah, I mean, even hurrying it up after getting a first down, you're trying to get a first down every play. So let's see what they can do here with 39 seconds left. Definitely manageable. Arthur Weasley sets back to pass, throw it to the middle. Should have been intercepted on that first play. Not how you want to start it off if you're Space Force.
Definitely, for sure. And then, somewhat concerning trying to throw it clean across the middle, but we'll see what they come out here on second down.
Honestly, if I'm Space Force and I see Utah Valley come out in a very pass-heavy formation, I might consider running the ball up the middle and seeing if I can get a first down and hurry it up.
Definitely, but it's got to be the best run play you've got in the playbook.
For sure. 2nd and 10. Play clock winding down, trying to find the ideal hot routes. It's going to be snapped. Arthur Weasley trying to find someone downfield. He's going to roll out to his left and throws it. Nico Moole with the reception at first of the day for first of Bro's career ever. 3rd and 4 for Space Force. Time winding down. They got to pick a play.
Somewhat inconvenient time for Nicky Mueller.
Pick a play!
Without any awareness to get out of bounds and get the clock stopped.
Going to be a throw. Incomplete. 4th and 4. 11 seconds left. Barack is frustrated. This is the game. too much time. They had to take a timeout after
They
that
should have.
6-yard. Yeah.
I mean, that's about 12 seconds they missed out on.
This is for the game here. 4th and 4. Utah Valley in heavy pass coverage. It's going to be a play action. Throws it off his back foot, and it's incomplete. And Utah Valley is going to survive against Space Force. What a game. Space Force did all they could. But in the end, Utah Valley gets the win.
Honestly, hell of a performance by UC Bucky there.
Yeah.
Actually, we'll talk about it in the review.
Let's go talk to Barack, get that interview out of the way.
All right.
Coach Barack played a very close game here and couldn't quite pull out the win. I mean, what are your thoughts about this game?
Defense played out of their minds. 3 interceptions, one of them a pick 6. I can't get too mad about defensive play. Overall, it went well. We just don't have a lot of the pieces to really finish out a game. However, we got to find something to get Weasley warm and whatnot. He looked like he was ice cold out there at the end, and that's not what you need when you're trying to run into the end zone.
Alrighty, well, Jari, got anything for the Space Force folks?
Yeah, I mean, just a question about the offense, and this is for either you or TD, but as you saw, the quarterback play was a little lackluster to say the least. So, are we looking to stay with the same quarterback going on forward, or are we gonna try somebody else? What are we looking at here for the signal caller?
I'll answer this one. So I think that the quarterback issue is not a quarterback being bad. It's more of a quarterback not being put in a place to succeed. We have basically just been putting it all on Whopper the entire game. We didn't really warm up Weasley. We got a couple of good passes out of him, but it looked like he was swinging around a wet noodle for a right arm. So that's kind of where I think that we didn't set him up. I think the playbook kind of failed him tonight, and that's ultimately what we need to improve on.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Well, I've got nothing else. Good game to you guys, and we'll see you guys next week against App State.
All right.
Coach Martin, Coach Viking, and Coach Wildman, gutsy win here against Space Force. How we feeling about the win?
That we shouldn't have been in that situation at the end of the game. We were kind of getting a little cute play calling there at the end of the game, and it cost us. It put us in a bad situation. But overall, took care of business, right? I can't ask for much more. Cafferty looked great running the ball. Besides a couple miscues, Bucky looked good, and we came out with a win.
Martin, what was going through your mind when you watched that defensive pick 6 from Space Force?
It's one of those, of course, can't do it the easy way, and that's all right. So we'll learn from it, and we know what not to call next time.
All right, Jar.
Yeah, what's the name of that double pass y'all had? I'm definitely stealing that and putting it in my playbook.
That was
You know
kinda
what?
fire.
If you want to talk to me a little bit later, I'll actually show you what we figured out with it. Had it been on the goal line, that would have scored.
Yeah.
I said the same
I
thing.
thought
Yeah, you
I-
show me mine, I'll show you yours.
All right, well, I've got nothing else. You got anything, Jara?
Nah, I'm all good here.
All right, well, good game to you guys. Big win this week, and we'll see you guys next week against me.
Good luck.
Good luck, fella. I gotta leave. Shit, probably do that. All right, well, really good game we had in our hands, but Utah Valley comes out with the win. Me and Jara, both 2-2. In the coach's
2-0.
corner. 2-0, I mean, fuck. 2-0, I mean. We're both 2-0 in rankings, or in picks. Tomorrow, for RFCL, we have another doubleheader tomorrow. We have UCL versus Creighton, big matchup. against two pretty big heavyweights, and Coach Jara and Virginia State facing off against Mercer at 8:30. So make sure you guys tune into that tomorrow. And then on Wednesday we have Endo Mo versus App State, and then on Thursday we have Coach's Corner game of the week at 8:30. UCA versus NSU. You don't want to miss any of it. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you like the stream, and we'll see you guys. Oh, I guess Jara, if you have any final thoughts, go ahead. But
I was just gonna say, I mean, just like I was talking about earlier, I mean, this came down to the battle of the quarterbacks in the end. I mean, you see Bucky made 3 very big mistakes, and he ended up being able to bounce back from them. And Space Force just fell short. I mean, you know, their offensive production came up short. I see Reed bitching about Nico Mule, so I want to blame her for the loss as well, because she doesn't understand the concept of running out of bounds when you have limited time. So, fuck Reed. Also, the fact that they had no offensive touchdowns didn't help either. So, you know, you look to hopefully see Space Force get their offense going, and maybe they'll make a late playoff run.
Alright, well, we'll see. Make sure you guys tune into those games I previously stated, because I'm not doing that again. And we'll see you guys tomorrow for UCO and